Hey my Taurus babies, I hope you're well. So I'm here to do the Aries full moon energy for yourselves. I am putting these out a bit earlier because I'm trying to get on target. I'm trying to get things out there quicker. Plus the Aries full moon, it is a big one in the sense of like personal power and freedom. It is a time where there's a need to avoid impulsivity, impulsive thoughts, impulsive words, impulsive thinking, impulsive actions, being hasty in and around that energy. It's a time to kind of check in with yourself before you react. So when people say things or you read things, that type of thing, instead of being impulsive with your reactions, it's time to kind of like check in with yourself before you actually go ahead and do that. It's also a time where you will be wanting or seeing the need to free yourself from certain connections that are no longer allowing you to grow, or connections that are not giving you the room for freedom, whether that be in relationships, romantic, family, friends, career, where you work, you know, that type of thing. It's like there's almost an energy of I need to grow and glow, and this is stopping me from doing it, or I can't see this actually growing into anything. So there will be some like kind of significant decision making around this full moon, should I say. Always check your sun, moon, rising and your Venus, because your moon sign is relevant, your Venus sign is relevant, especially if it's in regards to love and finances. Everyone always goes to the sun sign. If you don't know how to do that, I made a PDF thing. If you go to my website, the description box below, thedivinelyguidedwithlove.com, it'll come up as a pop-up. You can download it, screenshot it, whatever it is. I've done it in layman's terms to explain the 4 pillars of your personality and how you can go and do your own natal chart, which is really easy. So I just wanted to put that out there, people. So I'm going to jump straight in for my Tauruses. What is going on with my Tauruses? My moon is actually in Taurus. I've got 7 placements in Taurus. So let's have a look. And I'm a Gemini sun. So for my Tauruses, we've got You Are Protected, the number 39. It's loved, this card. You've got Archangel Michael behind you, and you're giving yourself a nice big hug. You are safe within the bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. So you are safe, and it's giving you that power and that confidence to proceed forward on your journey. So that's your message from Spirit. So I'm going into the empowerment. I will be clarifying in this reading. I don't know why. I feel like the Aries full moon is going to need clarification. So the main energy is your crown chakra, Taurus. Your crown chakra is glowing. It's the umbilical cord to the universe. It's that knowing without knowing. We are a clear channel in order for things to come through. So there could be strong dreams, strong thoughts, strong visuals. It's like that. See, like it's almost like it's just a knowing energy. You don't even have to think about it. It just appears. So what's challenging or crossing for my Tauruses? Picking yourself back up. We've got the ruins. So this may be like an ongoing factor, but the Aries full moon is like, right, this no longer serves me. I need to shift it. That fiery energy within my soul, I need to get rid of it. Bricks and mortar. So there could be like material things, financial things, that type of thing. But you're sowing the seed. Look, the light, that light there is shining on that seedling. It's growing. So it's okay to have a downtime. It's okay to have a rest day. You know, don't feel bad just to shut off for a day or so. As long as you don't stay there, that's fine. But you may be feeling like you are in that energy, or there's a need to actually just think, do you know what, I need to do this before I break. I need to have a ruins day, that's it. Because you know, you are protected, you're safe in that bubble. So it's basically keeping yourself safe in that bubble. Why is it coming around? Taurus, what's going on? Because we've got a dark night of the soul. This Aries full moon energy is bringing in an element of the dark night of the soul. When I say an element, I feel like you're just dipping your toe in. And that's why they're saying it's okay. You feel energetically drained. Like, some of my Tauruses are wearing a brave face, but energetically, emotionally, there's a drained energy. It feels stuck. And again, with this Virgo, why did I say Virgo? With this Aries full moon energy, it's like you need that room for freedom. You need to go on that search for freedom. You know, have a break, be kind to yourself, but free yourself from this bricks and rubble. Keep trying to rebuild things that are gone. That are completely gone, whatever it is. In the recent past, we've got Elijah. So Elijah is my male guide of communication. So communication could be the key in all this. It could have been past interactions, messages, that type of thing, conversations with people. He's also got the magpie on his shoulder. The magpie can steal energy. They steal shiny things. They're drawn to shiny things. So at present, we have got, but you do have good people to talk to. So it's about being careful who you communicate with as well. So we've got the throat chakra being open, or being able to speak your truth, but you've got your soul sisters, your soul tribe, your soul brothers, your soul family around you. So I feel like it's time to open up to them. So if you are feeling like this, or you feel like, you know, it's okay to say to your friends, you know what, I'm taking a me day. If I don't contact you, it's just because I'm working on me. That's okay. And I feel like some of you feel, maybe you're a bit of a people pleaser and you don't really like pulling away from connections. I feel like you're being forced to go inwards with this Aries full moon, because going forward, you return to your solar plexus. It's your central nervous system. This is where we make all our decisions. You know, this is the yes, the no, this is the alarm system. So you start to trust in that intuition. I feel like you're just drained from the past, to be honest. Your power, we've got the congratulations card. Who had this? Someone's just had this. I think it was Sagittarius who had this in this place. Congratulations. You've been given your energy wings. It's now time to use the gifts and strengths that these wings provide to give guidance and empowerment to yourself and others. Your experiences are your qualifications. That in itself is an experience. That in itself is an experience. And it's time to move forward with that. You've qualified. You've got through it. I feel like you're just kind of maybe going backwards a little bit in order just to see how far you've come forward with this moon, because on top of that, you've got Mother Nature. So they're saying you're grounded enough, you're strong enough to actually do that. So you're taking more care of yourself this time, Taurus. It's like, I am concentrating on me. I want to glow and I want to grow. And that is what I would call your reading if it were a monthly. You know, it's time for you to glow and grow. But what's challenging is to actually get rid of the things that are stopping you from glowing and growing. I feel like some of you are getting ready to like grow a new branch on your tree of life, a new opportunity, a new person, a new job. There's something big coming and it's a new. So your outcome is connections. So we've got connections to your higher self. You know, this is spirit, union with that higher self. It's also connections with other people. I feel like past connections have been really draining. So right now, it's like you're being very careful who you spend your time with. You're being very careful who you speak to, who you communicate with. It's like you've just no time to communicate with people who you don't trust, or you can't see it going anywhere, or it may go too far, you know, and it get passed on, that type of energy. I feel like you're just like in that bubble, that protective bubble that Spirit was talking about, you know, keeping yourself in that bubble at the moment. So I am going to use the Lilith deck to clarify. So I want to look at the ruins. The ruin. We had the flyer. Yeah, the rose tinted glasses are coming off. That's okay, because that's the end of confusions and illusions, but it can be a hard truth to swallow as well when the rose tinted glasses are coming off, because you're seeing things for what they really are. You're seeing things that can't be rebuilt. But in that, it's a power. So the dark night of the soul, my Taurus says, again, I feel like you're just dipping into it. Could be a fire sign that has brought this around, but then again, this moon is in fire. We've got the Ace of Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. But the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Fire, is change your life now, and I feel like this is what it is. It's like the rose tinted glasses are off. Right, I need to spend a couple of days recuperating, get my head together, and then boom, I'm attacking the world. Not attacking in that sense, but I'm going for what I want. I want to look at this communication in the past with Elijah. Yeah. Communicating with yourself. I feel like the magpie could be yourself, stealing your own light. You know, guilt, sabotage. Where have you been going into self-sabotage? Do you feel guilty about something from the past? I kind of want to say drop the guilt. There's no point in staying there. Where are we going with the solar plexus? The decisions that are going to be made. So you got the decisions and comfort zone. So safe node. So you are deciding, see, the yellow mat, the solar plexus. You are deciding to step out your comfort zone. So with this full moon energy, it's almost like you're going to go inwards, do the work, and then boom, I am stepping out my comfort zone. I am not being held captive with my past any longer. Both those roads are future destinations. They're not going backwards. You know, so you're coming out of your comfort zone. The things that you've once clung on to, which would be the ruins, clinging on to the ruins, things that didn't work out, you are turning your back on them. You know, you've got that congratulations energy. So I want to know about Mother Nature. What are we growing? So we've got an unexpected storm. I feel like you are the unexpected storm. Once you come out of this energy of, I need to just be me, I just need to keep myself in my little bubble, and then you come out like, rah. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you're coming out all powerful. I feel like you are creating the unexpected storm. We've got the Ace of Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That is speaking your truth. Could be with an air sign. But Aries, the tongue and the fork concepts. I do feel like you're going to be speaking your truth. Especially going forward into a further connection. And those who bring disharmony, triggers and any type of conflict, I feel like you will be speaking your truth and taking your power back in those situations. Yeah. Where's that just gone? What is that? Memories and nostalgia. So it could be someone coming back from the past that you have been a bit nostalgic about. Maybe you've been thinking about the good times rather than the bad times. Maybe the bad times really did outweigh the good times, but separation can cause that we start remembering the good things rather than the bad. And I feel like you are going to be speaking truth and putting it into alignment with that person and cutting that cord and going forward. You are taking the power back. I love that. Okay.